Good Thursday morning, Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Markovich with your April 11th, 2013 outlook. And starting off with the interactive radar this morning, which is much quieter than it was yesterday, at least in the afternoon and evening when we had some pretty hefty showers and thunderstorms move through that prompted some severe thunderstorm warnings. A little bit more severe thunderstorm on the severe thunderstorm warning side that I thought there would be, and a little bit more as far as the storm reports that I thought we would have. But the primary threat we thought was going to be from straight line wind damage, and that was about 95% of the report cases that were reported at the Storm Prediction Center yesterday. And that's shown here. All these blue dots here across Pennsylvania were wind damage reports, and any green, which were very few here. I've actually had a few over Eastern PA that popped up, which surprised me. I thought it would be less west of the Appalachians only. But a few severe hail reports of reaching 1 inch in diameter, which does make it, in fact, make it severe. So, but you see the majority of this was all severe winds greater than 58 miles per hour, and we had a number of those across Pennsylvania yesterday as we expected. So today's going to be much different. We're not expecting it to be, we're giving a chance of an isolated thunderstorm, but not expecting to have some any severe weather at all today. The atmosphere is a lot more stable, so we're not going to be dealing with that. Still could have an isolated thunderstorm, but not looking at anything severe. Forecast rating today, we're giving a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. It is cloudy this morning. I do feel the clouds are going to break at some point. There's a lot of weather outlets that are disagreeing with a lot of weather outlets today, and I'll show you why in a minute. But they have the habit of being cloudy pretty much all day and staying in the low 60s. I do not. I think it's going to break at some point. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Fire weather and UV index today, I have it, fire weather danger today is low because we had so much rain yesterday. The soil is no longer dry. We also have don't have an issue with the winds today, and the humidity is going to be high. So therefore, and I should clarify this is from a meteorological standpoint, we have 0 of the 3 factors that are contributing to a fire danger today from a meteorological standpoint. Please continue to follow your local authorities as far as fire crews and authorities and what they say as far as burn bans and things like that. But I mean, right now, after all that rain we had last night, unless you just were in an area that didn't get any at all or very little, I don't expect that the fire danger will be anything higher than a low rating for today. UV index today is 4 on a scale of 1 to 10, which is still considered moderate. Okay, and this is where I'm going with the temperatures today. Temperatures. This European model has 70 degrees getting all the way up to Allentown. You see Allentown here just north of there, up here in Scranton, it's at 53. So you see where the front is. I mean, it's pretty simple to see where this front is, and north of that boundary is on the cooler side. South of there, you're still warm sector, and you get into the 70s and even 80s down here by the over Maryland. Now, I don't think we're going to get anywhere close to what we did yesterday. Was it mid 80s, mid upper 80s across this area yesterday? I don't think we're going to see that again. There will be enough clouds around, and it's going to be mostly cloudy, variably cloudy today. Which will keep the temperatures from getting up to where they were before. And you're close to this front here. Anywhere close to the front is going to be hard to get anything higher than probably 70, 71, 72. So I did go higher than the MOS guidance for this area, and I'll show you that in a second too. This is the short range Canadian, agrees with the 70 getting up to Allentown's right about here. So this is your cutoff, like just north of Allentown is where it starts cutting off, getting not quite as warm. So you get to 70 here, you get to 70 in Harrisburg, you get in the low 70s in Philadelphia. But north of there, it's a pretty sharp cutoff of temperatures, because you can clearly see where this front is. Frontal boundary goes just like this, right where you follow the temperatures are. That's your frontal boundary. So north of there, it stays chillier. And this is why the National Weather Service and the Weather Channel, places like that, are using the lower temperatures of the low 60s, and that's because the NAM has it. The NAM has the frontal boundary much further south, like this. So now you're in the low 60s over here in the Lehigh Valley. You still get the 70 in Philadelphia on the NAM, but that's a difference in temperatures right there between my forecast and theirs. So just wanted to explain that to you. Here is the precipitation then for the rest of the week. This is today. We have just showing a chance of an isolated shower here. That's delineated over here on the European model, and then this is Friday. We're going to have a soaker here with this cold front pretty much all day Friday, and then that moves through, sets up the weekend as being a dry one. but it'll be much chillier, but near normal temperature for this time of year, in and around the 60-degree mark, maybe upper 50s further north. And then we have a pretty nice week setting up again where temperatures are going to moderate, and then we have a weak cold front come through Wednesday that really won't do much for the temperatures to knock them back at all, and then a stronger one come through on Friday. So what does that do? You got temperatures here. There's today and tomorrow, and then the weekend where it stays in the upper 50s and near 60. But then next week, look what happens again. We warm up now, not as significantly as we did the last couple days, but it will warm up a little bit nonetheless. Okay, that's all I have for today. This is Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that's your April 11th, 2013 outlook. Have a great day.